Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I've got one more yes or no question going on in the solitaire game. I hope you're still with me. I think this is a lot of fun. I hope you're learning something. You know, one of the things we haven't seen yet is a whole run where we end in the king. And speaking of the king, I'm going to ask a yes or no question about the king. All right. I'm going to ask, will the British royal family have a new king by the end of 2026? So remember, when you're playing this solitaire game, you have to ask a yes or no question. I'm not going to ask, is the king going to die? I'm not going to ask, will his cancer take him or whatnot? But I am going to ask the cards, will the British royal family, will the British monarchy, these cards are acting up. Will we have a new king by the end of 2026? Will we have a new king by the end of 2026? Let's see how there we go. See, sometimes you have to do that. Your cards are asking to be cleaned, to cleanse them. Okay. So here we go. One. I'm going to move them over a little bit more. All right, so what can we play before we get started? Put the 7, the 6, put the blackjack on the queen, 5, queen, we put the jack on the queen, and 4. Oh, we've already got it. No. That could be the death card, though. Ace of Spades is the death card. No. Okay, well, let's see. Let's find out. 8, 2, 6. And it's interesting because the last couple, we've got all 4. You don't always get all 4 up there. 3, Joker. Ace, 2 aces, no. Yes. There's a king. We can put this queen on there. Oh, and there's the king, and we can put this queen on here. 9. We need a black 9. 2 of diamonds. 4, 3, 4. It's 4 swords, guys. And we have the red 5 there, but we have nowhere to put that one. Oh, could put that there. 10. Finally got somewhere to put that black 9. And we can put 8. Put that there. Nope, Joker. Man, these jokers are hanging out together. Oh, king. Another king. Ace. That's a strong yes. Isn't that funny? In the last reading I said, if you get 2 on the end, that's a yes. Or if you get 2 reds at the end, that's a strong yes. If you get 2 blacks at the end, that's a strong no. You don't always get all 4. As you know, if you play solitaire a lot, you don't always get all 4. Sometimes you even get completely skunked. Where's my pile? 10, Jack, 8, King, 2, 7, 6, 3, 4, 5. 5 of Wands, big struggle. 5, 6. Wow, we're getting lots here. 6, see, and then the jokers stop us. We can do 7, 6, 7. So that's a 7 of clubs. We have a 7. Do we have an 8? 8 of diamonds, but we don't have a red 8 to put it on. 2 and 5. Okay, we actually have a lot this time. I just want to make sure there's nothing more here I can do. Yeah, I can't move that 8 because I don't have a red 8 to put it on to. I can't move the black 7 because I don't have a red 8 to put it onto. Okay. All right. So let's gather up all the ones that are in play. Okay. So we have a 2 of swords here. We have the death card is the first one that comes out. We've got the 2 of swords. So that's like nobody wants to make the decision. They know they have to make a decision, but nobody wants to make a decision. Then we have the 6 of Wands, which is victory, ego. It's also work, health, healing. So I'm going to say that there's a bit of an ego issue here. Just a decision needs to be made because death is the first card that showed up knocking on the door, but nobody wants to say it out loud. Nobody wants to make the decision, even though a decision needs to be made. They're looking at some kind of healing, some kind of victory, you know, hope blooms eternal. That's what I'm kind of reading with that. Now this is 7 of swords. There's something going on behind the scenes that we are not allowed to know. 7 of diamonds. Also, this is I want to say a partnership, a marriage, right? If you look at the Libra, at the house of Libra, which is an air sign. Oh, no, that's air. The 7, that's not 7 of swords. Why did I say 7 of swords? That's 7 of pentacles. That was interesting. There's long-term plans going on behind the scenes. People are starting to, I'm going to say this is telling us that there's going to be a co-regency and then the long-term plans. But I'm going to say that William actually does a little bit more than the king because this is a 7 and this is a 6. I'm going to say that there might be, that's interesting. I thought that was 7 of swords when I know it's pentacles, that something's going on behind the scenes of maybe a soft takeover. I still, what William said there rings in my ears, that he's going to make sure the kingship that he hands to his son is well placed or well run. And I think we're seeing a bit of an echo here of that. I think there's already long-term plans for William. And then of course we have an ace, which is a yes. We've got a double yes. We got yes for sure, and ace of cups, which is well, love and a new start too. We are in a 1 year. So I think this would tell us that a lot of people are going to love the new king. There'll be lots of love for the new king. So let's count. Pause. Even is yes. Negative is no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's a positive, and it's also the divorce number. And that tells me there'll be a separation between the kings, meaning one king over to the next. Well, divorce, death, all of that. Yeah, I think this tells me that they're going to be in a co-regency, but by the end of the year, it will just be one king. Also, Ace of Cups there is cups is William, but it's also Charles. So I'm going to say yes, we're going to have a new king. The cards are saying yes, we're going to have a new king. Ended in that unlucky 16. I don't know why 16 is the bad luck, but it's the divorce, death, calamity, and also the C word, cancer. Like it's anything that's it's a very negative. I don't know why. It just is. I don't make the rules. I just play by them. So that's interesting. We got both ended in a 16. And so that's a separation. So I'm going to say the current king is going to be separated from his position. And we're going to see a new king. Also, the cards said they would. We had a for sure yes. We have even numbers, and we have a 16. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know, are you going to try this? Are you going to try this with your yes or no questions and see how it works for you? Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.